This story has gained nationwide attention.
The case against the dentist accused of killing his wife with poison.
It was a quiet March morning in Aurora, Colorado. Dr. James Craig, a well-known dentist, stood in his kitchen preparing a protein shake for his wife of 23 years, Angela. To anyone watching, it was an ordinary moment, a loving husband making breakfast for the woman he adored. But this wasn't a simple act of kindness. Inside that cup was a deadly dose of cyanide, and within days, Angela would be dead. At the hospital, James played the role of a devastated husband flawlessly. He sat by Angela's bedside, held her hand, comforted their 6 children, and told friends how terrified he was. To everyone else, he was a picture of heartbreak and devotion. But behind that calm exterior, he knew exactly what was happening, because he was the one who planned it all. From the outside, the Craig family seemed perfect. 6 beautiful children, a cozy home, and a reputation for being kind and faithful.
I was absolutely mind blown. I couldn't have seen it coming. I mean, I've been going to that gentleman for 8 years.
Angela was the heart of the family, creative, nurturing, and deeply involved in her church. James was charming, confident, and successful. But beneath the surface, their marriage was crumbling. His dental practice was drowning in debt. His gambling trips to Las Vegas had spiraled out of control, and he was living a double life, including an affair with a woman in Texas who believed he was already divorced. Angela had started to notice the cracks. She confided in her sister that something felt wrong, that James wasn't the same man she'd married. What she didn't know was that while she was lying beside him at night, James was online researching poisons. He wasn't trying to fix their marriage. He was planning her death. In early March 2023, Angela suddenly became violently ill. She was dizzy, weak, and nauseous, symptoms doctors couldn't explain. Her tests came back normal, so they sent her home. But within days, she was back in the hospital, worse than before. The doctors were baffled, her friends were worried, and James was right there, playing the part of the frightened, helpless husband. Then a small package arrived at James's dental office. His assistant, Caitlin, noticed the label potassium cyanide. Her stomach dropped. James rushed to grab it, telling her not to open it. But curiosity got the best of her. That night, she searched potassium cyanide online and froze. The symptoms she read about matched Angela's condition perfectly. She suddenly remembered something else. Angela had texted James the week before, saying she felt drugged after drinking a protein shake he made for her. James replied, "Just for the record, I didn't drug you." Those 4 words would later seal his fate. By March 15th, Angela was barely breathing. This was her 3rd hospital visit in 10 days. When Caitlin told James's business partner, Ryan, about the cyanide and the strange behavior, he rushed to the hospital. Angela was unresponsive. James was pacing, crying, acting the part of a grieving husband. But Ryan saw something different. He pulled a nurse aside and whispered, "Test her for poisoning." Within hours, the hospital turned into a crime scene. Investigators searched James's computer, and what they found left no doubt. His search history read like a confession. How much arsenic kills a person? Can cyanide be detected in an autopsy? Top 5 undetectable poisons. He even used fake email addresses to order the chemicals online. Surveillance footage later showed James mixing a protein shake in his kitchen, pouring in a white powder, and later walking out of a hospital bathroom holding a syringe. Prosecutors said that syringe contained the final fatal dose. Angela never woke up. On March 18, 2023, she was declared brain dead and taken off life support. The motive was as predictable as it was cold-blooded. James had taken out multiple life insurance policies in Angela's name and was planning a romantic getaway with his girlfriend for the same week his wife lay dying in the hospital. He wanted freedom, money, and a new life without the woman who stood in his way. Even after his arrest, James kept scheming. investigators discovered he tried to bribe inmates to lie for him, even offering money to have a detective killed. He asked his daughter to destroy evidence, but she refused. Later, she said, "I was supposed to trust my dad. He was my hero. But now, he's the villain in my mother's story." In February 2025, the trial began. Prosecutors described James Craig as a tornado of destruction, a man who lied, cheated, and manipulated until his world collapsed, and when it did, he killed to escape it. The defense claimed Angela took her own life, but the jury didn't buy it. After 2 tense weeks, they returned a unanimous verdict, guilty on all counts. James Craig was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. As the sentence was read, James sat silent. No tears, no apology, no emotion. The charming dentist who once smiled in family photos was now unmasked as a cold, calculating murderer. Angela Craig's story is a haunting reminder that sometimes the real danger isn't a stranger lurking in the shadows, it's the person you trust the most. Angela deserved better, a life filled with the love she gave so freely. But in the end, the man who vowed to protect her became the one who took everything from her. And while justice was served in a courtroom, it can never erase the betrayal, the fear, or the loss her family now carries forever. Because behind every true crime case, behind every headline, there's a real person whose story didn't have to end this way. If Angela's story moved you today, let it be a reminder to look closer, listen deeper, and never ignore the quiet signs when something feels wrong. Her life mattered, and her story deserves to be remembered, not just for how it ended, but for who she truly was. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay aware, and I'll see you in the next story.